Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Namayom Vishnu Padaya Shri Gaura Priyamurtaye Srimate Bhakti Vallabha Tirtha Goswami Namine Kripaya Kshamatam Aparadhijanam Kalushayuta Sakta Sudina Naram Supathe Parichalaya Sarvadinam Pranamami Cha Madhava Devapadam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Granther Arambhe Kari Mangalacharan Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Tine Rasmarane Hoy Vigna Vinashan Anayase Hoy Nija Vanchita Puran. Today is Sree Safala Ekadashi. It is also the disappearance of Sri Devananda Pandit, and one of the principal associates or dear associates of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. His name is Srila Bhakti Prakash Aranya Goswami Maharaj. It is the disappearance anniversary of that Maharaj also. Vaishnava's appearance and disappearance, there is no difference. They are eternal. Just like sun is setting, you don't say that the sun is dead. Sun will rise again. So, this rising and setting of the sun is always there. In a similar manner, the Vaishnavas are eternal. They appear, they disappear. According to as per the will of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, they come to this material world and they also make their disappearance according to the will of Supreme Lord. Devananda Pandit is a dear associate of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Bhakti Prakash Aranya Goswami Maharaj is a dear associate of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So, we will hear few words about Srila Aranya Goswami Maharaj first, and then later we will hear about Srila Devananda Pandit Prabhu. Namayom Vishnu Padaya Gaura Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Prakash Aranya Goswami Niti Namine. So this is the pranam mantra of Srila Aranya Goswami Maharaj. I offer my respectful obeisances to Srila Aranya Goswami Maharaj, who is very, very dear to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Aranya Goswami Maharaj took birth in East Bengal, or the current day Bangladesh, in Jessore district. The place name is Gangarampur, and he was married when he came in contact with Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He was, during those days, early marriage system was prevalent in India, so everybody would get married at an early age, and girls will also get married before they are 10. Yes, such young age they used to get married. But they would stay with the parents after they get married, and after they come to an age of maturity later, and when the husband is starting to earn some money, they are sent to the husband's house. So, but marriage used to take place at a very young age. So, also, boys also used to get married early, of course, 14, 15, something like that, very early age. So, as per the system prevalent during those days, Srila Aranya Goswami Maharaj was married at a very young age. So, he was in a Grihastha ashrama when he met Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. But when he met Srila Prabhupada, he was instantly attracted towards his personality, and he took shelter of him. Not only that, he gave up his family life also. That was the powerful attraction that he had towards Prabhupada, or you could say that was the magnetic power that Prabhupada had got. We are hearing about Srila Bhakti Mayuk Bhagavad Goswami Maharaj. Tomorrow is his disappearance, so we hear in English, Hindi before day. So there also Srila Bhakti Mayuk Bhagavad Goswami Maharaj also, he was married, he had children, but after he met Prabhupada, he left them in a flash and joined Srila Prabhupada. So the attraction, or you could say the kind of personality Srila Prabhupada was, that anybody who saw him would instantly get attracted. And also we should understand that these are the eternal members of Srila Prabhupada. So they are not ordinary sadhan siddha devotees who performed sadhana and then they perfected in sadhana and then they could understand who their guru is, then they submitted this, they underwent penances or bhajan and then they perfected. No, they are all members of Srila Prabhupada's family, even from before. So he was attracted by Srila Prabhupada, and just like Jada Bharat or King Bharat had left everything at a very young age, just like a stool. His young age, his wife, his children, everything was, renounced by King Bharat. In a similar manner, Maharaj also renounced everything at a young age. One of the astonishing things that Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's other disciples and the grand disciples faced with Srila Aranya Goswami Maharaj was, they could never understand that he was an illiterate person. They were astounded by his speech. He would speak Harikatha in such a manner like an eloquent scholar. He would speak Harikatha by citing verses. A person who is illiterate, who does not have knowledge of the letters, who cannot read, his pronunciation is not so nice. You can very easily understand. And he could not use very strong, powerful words. He may speak in some language that is generally spoken. But Aranya Goswami Maharaj used to speak in such a manner that even great scholars would be simply puzzled. One time when he was speaking in a university, he was speaking in universities also. The professors asked that, I think you are masters in philosophy or Bengali language, Sanskrit language. Where did you study? He said that I am a fingerprint person. You understand fingerprint? In India, those who cannot sign, they use the fingerprint. So he does not even, he has no knowledge of letters. So they were astounded. Maharaj, how could you speak such words? He used to use words, scholarly words, because he used to hear Prabhupada's Harikatha very attentively. And he could catch all those words. He could retain all the subject matters that Prabhupada used to say, and then he would speak out. Whatever scriptures, he heard, whatever verses he heard from Prabhupada, he would simply grab them. We have Fuleshwar Prabhu in Calcutta. You have seen him? Fuleshwar Prabhu is blind. You have seen him? He cannot see. Yes, he sings Kirtan. So, previously he was okay, but later his disease increased. Now he cannot see at all. But his memory power is so sharp that he will ask, Prabhu, please read this and record in my mobile. He would record, Haridas Thakur's Niryan, the Antya Leela in Antya Leela of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, I think 8th chapter, Haridas Thakur's departure pastimes are there. He got it recorded, all the Bengali verses. He got it recorded in his mobile. He would hear, and now he memorizes everything. He doesn't have to see. And Gurudev's Pranam Mantra, when it was written, he told, please record this in my mobile, and then he would listen it, and now he knows all the kirtans. He doesn't need any book. He will just simply play mridanga and do kirtans. If any kirtan he wants to learn, he will say, just record in my mobile. he will record, he will hear, and then he will. So, Aranya Goswami Maharaj, he would simply hear Prabhupada speak Harikatha, and he would retain all of it, and then he would speak. Our Bharti Maharaj, Bhakti Vigyan Bharti Maharaj, he would, on many occasions he would say that Aranya Maharaj, I was surprised to hear his Harikatha. One time when I met him, he told me, Prabhu, I was very new to the mutt. Prabhu, you please take this and do the proofreading of this. I took it, and then, but I was very new. I don't know anything of Siddhanta. I was a very new entrant into Gaudiya Mutt. I had no, courage to ask Maharaj that, Maharaj, why are you not doing? You can do it. I don't know anything. I had no courage. I just brought the book along with me, and then I asked another disciple of Srila Prabhupada that why Maharaj gave it to me. I don't have any knowledge of Gaudiya philosophy. Why does he want me to do the proofreading of this? Why does he not do it himself? He is such a great scholar. He has a lot of knowledge of Siddhanta. Why does he not do it himself? Are you don't know? He is illiterate. He cannot read. He cannot write. That's why he gave it to you. Then Bharti Maharaj would say that whenever I met Srila Aranya Maharaj, I would be astounded that is this the speech of an illiterate person? So that was that way he spoke Harikatha at several universities, Aranya Maharaj, but nobody could identify whether he was a learned person or an illiterate person. That was the strength of Srila Prabhupada's disciples actually. That is how Prabhupada had showered mercy on each of his disciples. And he would read, he would explain Srimad Bhagavatam all through his life. Whatever he heard, he would recite all those things. Because Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur had ordered him that you should do Anukirtana. Anukirtana means whatever you heard, you have to recite that. So, because Prabhupada ordered, he would, speak whatever he heard, he would memorize all those, or he would remember all those, and then he would speak Srimad Bhagavatam and other scriptures at various places. Srila Maharaj had a very special connection with our most revered Param Gurudev Srila Bhaktivedanta Madhava Goswami Maharaj, and therefore he would come and stay in our Calcutta mutt. He also stayed in this Mayapur mutt on several occasions, and he also stayed in Brindavan mutt, Vrindavan, Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya mutt. In all these places he would stay, and he spent a number of days. And he also gave instructions to many disciples of our Param Gurudev, means our Guru Varga. They got an opportunity to serve him. They got an opportunity to, hear Harikatha from him, and everyone would be astounded because of his, seeing his, or knowing later that he is not educated, materially. They would be astounded to know this after hearing his Harikatha. So he would, when he was sick one time, he was ill, he stayed in our Vrindavan Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya mutt, and for 2-3 months, for a couple of months he was there, and he was offered service, and he would be very delighted to know that the other disciples of Prabhupada and Srila Bhaktivedanta Madhav Goswami Maharaj were preaching the message of Srila Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all through the globe. He was extremely pleased and delighted to know this. Means he was always happy to see Prabhupada's mission going forward. Like some people like us, we become very envious or jealousy about others who are preaching or doing this or becoming very famous, or we will become very jealous or envious. But he was very, very delighted to get the news about the preaching activities of various disciples of Srila Prabhupada. One time, in the house of one Grihastha, his name is Sri Nani Gopal Kundu, which is in 24 Paragana district. It is a place by the name Basirhat. At that place, Harikatha program was arranged. Srila Aranya Goswami Maharaj went there, and he was speaking on various topics from Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavat. He was citing several verses, and then he was speaking Harikatha. While speaking Harikatha, he spoke this verse, Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam, from the Gopi Gita. The gopis are reciting about the glories of Harikatha. They are remembering the glories of Harikatha or glories of Hari, and thereby, feeling the presence of Krishna. When Krishna disappeared from Rasa, they were, reciting Gopi Gita, it's called. He recited this verse, and while reciting this verse, suddenly he stopped speaking. His bodily limbs went cold, and immediately he was taken into the inside quarters. He was made to lie down on the bed, and then his disciples were attending his services. They were doing various activities to bring him back to consciousness or whatever good health state. So while sleeping on the bed, receiving service from other disciples and other servants, he continued to speak Harikatha. And in such a state, evening 6:30 in 1967, he left this mortal world and entered into the eternal pastimes of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. So today is his disappearance day. There is a festival tomorrow at Mahaprabhu Radha Govinda Mutt, that is Bhakti Prasad Vishnu Maharaj's Mutt, just in front of Chaitanya Mutt, the third gate of Chaitanya Mutt. Satsang Bhavan, next to Satsang Bhavan there is Vishnu Maharaj's Mutt. There is a festival. Today is his disappearance day, but today is Ekadashi, so they are observing tomorrow. The feast is there tomorrow. I don't know if all are welcome or not. I just announced. So tomorrow is, because that Maharaj came to me, Govinda Maharaj is his disciple. He is organizing this program. Sometimes he would organize in our mutt also, because Aranya Maharaj had a very close relation with our Param Gurudev, and then he used to stay here also. So sometimes he would observe here also. This time he is doing it there. So today is his disappearance day. And it is also disappearance of Srila Devananda Pandit, who is the one of the associates of Srila Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Puranam Arthavetta Sri Devananda Panditah Purasin Nanda Parishad Pandito Bhaguri Munihi. Gaura Ganadesh Deepika, it is written by Kavi Karnapura, the son of Shivananda Sen is Karnapura. He has written the previous identity of Devananda Pandit, the identity in Krishna's pastimes. He was the court Pandit, scholar in the court of Nanda Maharaj. His name is Bhaguri Muni. Bhaguri, Muni Bhaguri. He became Devananda Pandit. Bhaguri Muni or Devananda Pandit was a great learner of all the Puranas. He has knowledge of all the Puranas. Sarabhoma Pita Visharada Maheshwar Tahar Janghale Gela Prabhu Vishwambar Seikhane Devananda Pandite Rabas Parama Sushanta Vipra Mokha Abhilash. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who is an associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Nilachal Dham, his roots are there in Navadvip Dham only. Means his father, Maheshwar Visharada, he used to stay at Vidyanagar. So, and there is a Janghal, there is a canal, on the banks of Ganga, there is a canal. So, near to that place, Maheshwar Visharada used to live. So, it is at the place of Maheshwar Visharada is also Devananda Pandit's house. So, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to meet Maheshwar Visharada, the father of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he also met Devananda Pandit there. Devananda Pandit was a very, very peaceful person, learned person, but he has a desire for moksha, liberation. এই বিশারদের জাঙ্গল এইখানে দেখা হইল দেবানন্দ পণ্ডিতের সনে যে হো শিবাসের স্থানে অপরাধ কইলা প্রভু বাক্যদণ্ডেতে হো দুঃখিত হইলা. So Chaitanya Maharaj, he had committed offenses to Shivas Pandit. Devananda Pandit has committed offenses to Shivas Pandit, and due to which he was chastised by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he became very, very distressed by the chastisement of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Devananda Pandit had a school in Kulia. Kulia means the current day Navadvip town. Navadvip town is Kulia. Koladvip. The Devananda Gaudiya Math is there in Koladvip. It's Kulia. So, he had a school there. And he used to speak Srimad Bhagavatam. His speciality was he would only speak on Srimad Bhagavatam. He was a person who had control over his sense organs, a greatly learned person. He had no attachment to material sense gratificatory objects, very renowned scholar and tapasvi. He would undergo severe penances, austerities. But he had no pure devotion. He would speak about jnana, knowledge and liberation, but not pure devotion. He would speak something about devotion for sure, because moksha, liberation, means without devotion it's not possible. But that is mishrita bhakti, alloyed devotion. That is impure, not pure devotion. So he was giving commentaries on Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam based on jnana and moksha. Srivas Pandit one time, when he was passing through that Kulia village or Koladweep, he saw that Devananda Pandit is speaking Srimad Bhagavatam. Wherever Bhagavat is there, devotees are very, very interested to go and listen. So he went and sat in that school where he was teaching Bhagavatam. And when he heard Srimad Bhagavatam, he was overcome with ecstasy. And he started crying loudly. Because it is said that a person whose heart does not melt, whose eyes are not, wet with tears, who has no horripilations in the body, those person should be considered to have a stone heart. It's a stone-hearted person. A person whose heart is not melted by chanting the holy name or by hearing Harikatha. He is considered to have a stone-like heart. So, devotees, they are immediately charmed by the glories of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. So, he could not check his emotions. He started crying in the assembly loudly. Seeing that the Srivas Pandit's cry is disturbing their listening, they lifted Srivas Pandit, or they forcefully sent Srivas Pandit out of that assembly. Devananda Pandit was sitting as a speaker, but he did not protest, nor did he stop the students from doing this, due to which he became a recipient of great offense to a Vaishnava. So because of this offense, because a person who is the leader, all the offense goes to him, because he has not trained properly, nor did he protest. Therefore, everything goes, the offense is principally taken by the Devananda Pandit. And Srivas Pandit left. Later, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know about this, he was extremely enraged, extremely disturbed with what Devananda Pandit did. Bhakti binu Bhagavata je ar bakhane, Prabhu bole se adham kichui na jane, निरवधि भक्तिहीन ये बेटा बाखाने आजी पुति चिरी वो देखो विद्यमाने. Those who give commentaries to Srimad Bhagavatam without devotion, they are fools. They have no knowledge about scriptures. They can be good speakers. They may be established as renowned scholars, greatly established scholars, but they are nothing but fools if they don't give commentary based on bhakti. Niravadi bhakti in beta bhakti. This person, this fellow, is always speaking Srimad Bhagavatam without devotion, deprived of devotion. Should I see this again? Should I see this fellow reading Srimad Bhagavat again? I shall tear apart the scripture so that he will no longer be able to read this. So such was the anger that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had established, because Devananda Pandit had committed severe offense at the feet of Srivas Pandit. Therefore, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was once passing through this path of Kulia village, he saw Devananda Pandit. He chastised him severely. Severely he chastised him. And then he told that you are not eligible to speak on Srimad Bhagavatam. Shunodvijo Bishakari je mukhe bhakkan সেই মুখে করি যবে অমৃত গ্রহণ বেশ হয় জীর্ণ দেহ হয়তো আমার অমৃত প্রভাবে এবে শুনো সে উত্তর. In Chaitanya Bhagavat, Vrindavan Das Thakur says that if anyone commits offense to the Vaishnavas, then it is only by their mercy or it is only by pleasing them one will be freed from the offenses again. Otherwise it is not possible. Chaitanya Bhagavat, it says, my dear Brahmana, please hear. You have consumed poison with your mouth. Therefore now you have to take nectar from that mouth. You have taken poison with the very mouth, you have to eat nectar also. Then this nectar will remove the effect of the poison and will spread the effect of the nectar. You see, this is the only way. Means if one person has consumed poison, by applying nectar on the body, he cannot be freed from it. He has to consume from the very mouth. Another example that our Guru Varga give is, if a thorn is got pricked into the feet, then one will have to remove the thorn from the feet only, not from the head. Wherever it is pricked, you have to remove from that place. So you have committed offense to a Vaishnava, you will be freed from the offense only if that Vaishnava is pleased. Otherwise not possible. So you have committed offense to Srivas Pandit only if Srivas Pandit is pleased with you, if the Vaishnava is pleased with you, then you will be free from the offense. By his great fortune, one time another associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his name is Vakreshwar Pandit, he came to Kuliya Gram, the village, Navadvip town, Koladvip. So Devananda Pandit got an opportunity to serve Vakreshwar Pandit. Vakreshwar Pandit stayed in his house and he showered his special mercy upon Devananda Pandit. Previously, Devananda Pandit had no faith in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But after serving Vakreshwar Pandit, by his mercy, by hearing the glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from pure devotee or his associate like Vakreshwar Pandit, he developed faith, and then ultimately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also freed him from the offenses. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells Devananda Pandit, Bhagavati Devananda Vakreshwara Kripate Bhagavatera Bhakti Artha Pailo Prabhu Hoite. By the mercy of Vakreshwar Pandit, by rendering service to him, Devananda Pandit now became a great reciter of Srimad Bhagavatam. And now he is speaking Srimad Bhagavatam based on pure devotion. He would give his commentaries based on pure devotion. Bhagavate Bhakti Artha Pailo Prabhu Hoite. By the mercy of Vakreshwar Pandit, he got the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he could understand the devotional purports of Srimad Bhagavatam. Karmi, Jnani, Yogi, they also give commentaries. But the devotional commentaries are more helpful because Srimad Bhagavat talks about devotion only. It doesn't talk about Jnana, Karma, etc. So, he ordered Devananda Pandit, from now on, you should speak Srimad Bhagavatam based on devotional commentaries. Since then, Devananda Pandit, upon receiving the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and ordered, he continued to render the recitation of Srimad Bhagavatam through devotional devotional commentaries. तथापि हो देवानंद बड़ पुण्यवंत वचने प्रभु जारे करिलेन दंड. In Chaitanya Bhagavat, Vrindavan Das Thakur writes that Devananda Pandit is very, very fortunate because he had received the chastisement of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. To receive the chastisement and to receive the love, both are same. Mother's love and chastisement, there is no difference. Both are coming out of her affection towards the child. The child will not like the chastisement of the mother, he only likes the love of the mother. But that is the problem of the child. But as a mother, it is out of her affection, she does both. It is love. So, and a chastisement is received by those who are very, very dear to the one who is chastising. The one will not chastise anybody and everybody. Person who is very dear, very close, only they are chastised. So, Devananda Pandit is a very dear associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was very fortunate to have received the chastisement of Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Danda Mahasukriti Sepai Jar Dande Morile Vaikunthe Lok Jai. Only greatly fortunate will receive the chastisement or the punishment of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by receiving which one will attain Vaikuntha Dham after death. Those who receive chastisement from pure devotees, they will immediately they attain Vaikuntha Dham. But, Guru Maharaj used to say there is a but. The but is, one has to accept it completely. One should not protest even within the mind. That, oh, I didn't do, why he is chastising me? Someone else is the cause of this. Why he is chastising me? No, if you have such a thing, then you will not be freed from the offenses and you will not attain, Vaikuntha. So, we have to understand the chastisement of the Vaishnavas is out of compassion, out of mercy. So the Sree part of Devananda Pandit is in Koladvip or Kuliya village, that's also called as Aparadha Bhanjana Sthan. That is a place where the aparadh, the mercy of Devananda Pandit have been absolved by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's also a place where Gopala Chapal, he also committed offense to Srivas Pandit by offering non-eatables in front of the doorsteps. He had put all those non-edibles, the wine, etc., and other objects of service to Chandi Durga. They were put in front of Srivas Pandit to defame him. Therefore, he also became a great offender to Srivas Pandit. Mahaprabhu severely chastised. You have to suffer in hellish planets for million lifetimes. You will be affected with Kushta Roga, that is leprosy. There will be no rescue. I will make these worms eat you for lifetimes together. He cursed. Even though repeatedly he fell at the feet, Mahaprabhu did not, become lenient. But after he took sannyas, when he was passing through Koladvip, then Srivas Gopal Chapal again fell at the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This time Mahaprabhu became very merciful and he, freed him from his leper disease, and also he blessed him that he will perform the holy name and serve the Vaishnavas ever. So, there is also a place where Gopal Chapala's offences are also purified, as well as Devananda Pandit. So, that is why it's called Aparadha Bhanjan Sthan. There is Devananda Gaudiya on his name today, where this particular thing has happened. Today, that is in the month of Pausha. Pausha means December, January, and the month of mid-December to mid-January. On the Krishna Ekadashi, on the dark fortnight, 11th day, Sri Devananda Pandit had made his disappearance from this material world. So today is that day. We pray repeatedly at the feet of Sri Devananda Pandit as well as Srila Bhakti Prakash Aranya Goswami Maharaj, that may they free us from any offenses that we might have committed knowingly or unknowingly at their feet and at the feet of the other Vaishnavas, and may they bestow us strength to serve and the dearmost object of worship, serve the Vaishnavas and Gurudev birth after birth. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhyo eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Tomorrow we will hear about Srila Bhakti Mayuk Bhagavad Goswami Maharaj. It is his disappearance day tomorrow. Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatattvatmak Shri Gaura Hari ki jai. Paramaraditam Patita Pavana Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai. Nitya Leela Pravishtham Vishnupad Paramhamsa Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Daita Madhava Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Shri Rupanuga Guru Varga ki jai. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Shri Safala Ekadashi Titi Vara ki jai. Shri Devananda Pandit Prabhu Tirabhav Titi Puja ki jai. Nitya Leela Pravishtham Vishnupad Paramhamsa Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Prakash Aranya Goswami Maharaj Shubha Tirobhav Titi Puja ki jai. Samagata Ekadashi Vrata Palankari Hari Katha Shravanakari Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Harinama Sankirtan ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.